Before you decide to scroll away, pause for just a heartbeat, because by the end of this story, a single question whispered by a child will change everything you think you know about rejection, love, and family. If stories that heal hearts matter to you, gently tap like, subscribe to the channel, and stay with me until the final moment, because the ending is where the miracle waits. She never imagined her 32nd birthday would begin with silence so loud it hurt. Maya Johnson stood in front of her bathroom mirror, smoothing the simple blue dress she'd bought on sale weeks ago, the one she told herself she deserved. The candles on the small cupcake beside the sink burned low, wax spilling like tears. No crowd, no singing, just her reflection and a quiet wish she didn't say out loud. She had learned long ago that wishes could be dangerous. Still, tonight mattered. Tonight was her blind date, the first one she'd agreed to in 3 years. A friend from work had insisted, promised he was different, promised Maya deserved someone who showed up. So she blew out the candle, grabbed her coat, and stepped into the cold evening with a cautious hope beating in her chest. The restaurant glowed warmly from the outside, laughter and clinking glasses spilling through the windows. Maya paused at the door, steadying herself. She had grown used to being invisible in rooms like this, too quiet, too dark, too real for people who skimmed life's surface. But tonight, she told herself, tonight could be different. She gave her name to the hostess and was led to a table near the window. She sat, folded her hands, and waited. 10 minutes passed, then 20. She watched couples lean in close, heard birthday cheers from across the room, felt her phone buzz with automated discounts and reminders instead of messages. When the man finally arrived, he didn't smile. His eyes scanned her quickly, like he was checking an item off a list. "Maya?" he asked, already half standing. "Yes," she said softly, offering her hand. He didn't take it. He sat, glanced at his phone, then back at her. "You don't look like I expected." Her heart sank, but she forced a polite smile. "Oh, my friend said you were different," he replied, his tone sharp, uncomfortable. "I didn't realize." He stopped himself, then sighed. "Look, I don't want to waste your time. I'm just not feeling this." The words hit her harder than she expected. "It's my birthday," she said before she could stop herself, not as an accusation, just a truth slipping out. He hesitated, then shrugged. "Happy birthday," he said flatly, already reaching for his coat. "I hope you find what you're looking for." And just like that, he was gone. Maya sat frozen as the chair across from her cooled. Around her, life continued, forks clinked, laughter rose, candles were blown out. She felt the familiar burn behind her eyes, the old question creeping back, what is it about me that isn't enough? She paid for the untouched drink on the table and stood, her legs shaky. She didn't want to cry there. She didn't want anyone to see. Outside, the night air was sharp. She walked without direction, heels clicking against the pavement until the sounds blurred together. Eventually, she found herself in a small park a few blocks away, dimly lit and mostly empty. She sat on a bench and finally let the tears fall, quietly, shoulders shaking. 32 years old, rejected on her birthday, alone again. That's when she heard a small voice. "Are you sad?" Maya looked up, startled. A little girl stood a few feet away, holding a stuffed rabbit with one ear sewn back on. She couldn't have been more than 6. Her eyes were wide, curious, and unafraid. "I'm okay," Maya said automatically, wiping her cheeks. The girl tilted her head. "You don't look okay. My teacher says when people cry, their hearts are leaking." Maya almost laughed through her tears. "Your teacher sounds very smart." The girl smiled, then glanced back toward the playground where a man stood near the swings, watching carefully. "That's my dad," she said. "He says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers, but you look like a nice stranger." Maya nodded toward the man. "He seems like a good dad." "He is," the girl said proudly. Then she climbed onto the bench beside Maya without asking. "What's your name?" "Maya." "I'm Lily." She swung her legs. "It's my birthday too." Maya blinked. "Really? Happy birthday." Lily frowned. "Mine's not happy. My mom used to sing to me on my birthday. She went to heaven last year." The words settled heavy between them. Maya swallowed. "I'm sorry, Lily." Lily studied her face carefully, then asked a question that seemed far too big for such a small voice. "Can you be my new mom?" The world seemed to stop. Maya's breath caught. She looked at Lily, then at the man by the swings, who was now walking over, concern etched on his face. "I'm so sorry," he said quickly. "She's very friendly." "Lily, sweetheart, you can't ask people things like that." Lily shrugged. "But she's sad like you, Daddy. And she looks kind." Maya stood, shaking her head gently. "It's okay. She didn't do anything wrong." The man sighed, rubbing his temples. "I'm Daniel. Again, I apologize. She's been asking that a lot lately." Maya nodded, understanding more than he knew. "I get it." Daniel hesitated. "Would you like to join us for cake? It's her birthday. I mean, only if you want to. No pressure." Maya almost said no. Almost. But something in Lily's hopeful eyes held her there. "I'd like that," she said softly.